Moana foreshadowed her whole franchise arc just 7 minutes into the first movie. Moana's opening minutes do a superb job of setting up the conflict at the core of the entire franchise. Though 4 years passed before a follow-up to Moana was confirmed, the first movie's subtle details reveal the ways in which it sets up Disney's biggest franchise after Frozen. From foreshadowing Moana connecting the ocean to the sequel's biggest twist, the prologue to Moana also establishes her split heart, which longs for the sea but has duties and ties to the land. Moana's conflict as a child continues as she becomes a teen, and then as she enters early adulthood in the second installment, demonstrating how well thought out and connected the franchise is. Notably, the sequel expands upon the land versus sea struggle, as Moana navigates accepting she belongs to both in one of Moana 2's best songs, explaining I am Moana / of the land and of the sea. To understand where Moana 3's God's plot can take the conflict, it's important to analyze how baby Moana's first encounter with the spirit of the sea sets up her franchise character arc. Moana has been torn between land and sea since she was a baby. A 2-minute sequence at the beginning of Moana brilliantly sets up the dilemma at the heart of the two movies. Despite the debate surrounding Moana and Moana 2, the installments are thematically connected, seeing the Motunui leader being torn between the responsibility to ensure her island's survival and the need to explore the sea beyond. Shockingly, this predicament is even faced by baby Moana, albeit on a smaller scale. As a child, Moana becomes troubled between helping a baby turtle reach the shore safely and indulging in her curiosity by grabbing a seashell before it's washed away. A sequence that's easy to forget compared to the rest of the first movie becomes essential to understanding who Moana is and what she will face, not to mention why she is chosen by the ocean. The small and seemingly insignificant moment actually perfectly illustrates Moana's franchise plight, as the life of the turtle is in her hands, just as the survival of Motunui is. Every time she chooses to go out and explore the sea's wonders, she leaves the land exposed, helpless, just like the turtle was against the predatory birds. A sequence that's easy to forget compared to the rest of the first movie becomes essential to understanding who Moana is and what she will face, not to mention why she is chosen by the ocean. Moana's responsibility to her people is why the ocean makes her a wayfinder. As Te Whiti's story opens the first movie, when baby Moana sees the glowing green pebble, viewers confirm she is the chosen one to retrieve and return it. However, the movies never explicitly explain why she was chosen. Though the Moana live-action remake could, the same opening sequence in Moana already holds the answer. Notably, only after she helps the turtle, the spirit of the sea reveals itself to baby Moana, demonstrating that it is because she accepts a responsibility to the land that she is chosen to become a wayfinder. Upon watching her save the turtle, the ocean knows Moana will always put the life of the land first, which makes her the perfect candidate to return Te Whiti's heart, and later, to unite the peoples of the sea. Though it seems that going out at sea separates her from Motunui, it's actually because of her sailing adventures that Moana manages to save her people. This has also become a central plot to the franchise, as she first restores the plant life on her island, and in Moana 2's ending, she reconnects Motunui to other islands, all through wayfinding. How Moana's initial conflict and mission sets up Moana 3. The struggle to look over the land while being called to explore new oceanic wonders is set to continue in Moana 3, as being a demigod opens an exciting world to navigate, but takes Moana farther from her people. The stakes are higher than ever, as Moana's demigod status and powers could even pose a threat to Motunui if Nalo were to plan an attack on her home. Again, the Tauatai will no doubt be forced to leave her island in order to save it, though this is certain to cause even more conflict. Notably, being a demigod creates a sad reality for Moana, as it creates an undeniable wedge between her and her family. If Moana decides to leave her island to keep them off Melo's radar, this could push Simea to stand up as their next leader, though she shouldn't be happy that her sister is leaving them again. However, if baby Moana's first encounter with the spirit of the sea in Moana confirms something, it is that whatever she finds in the realm of the gods will be key to the fate of Motunui and possibly all islands now.